I'm the father of a high school daughter, and I have just one daughter. And probably I have tried to raise her exactly on the lines that you have always told me. Um, she's very good at studies. She is a fantastic dancer. She completed her Arangetram and graduated in Bharatanatyam already. She is in her high school basketball team. She knows how to play musical instruments. She wins poem competitions every year in her school and amongst all the regional school districts. And she was recently selected into one of the top high schools by clearing an entrance exam. And you won't believe the pressure she has, because in the school that she was selected, there are more girls than boys actually. Okay, so the ratio is a little skewed. And the pressure that she feels is that some of the other girls are more better in, I'm unable to come up with the word adaएं, that that the other girls have boyfriends in there, but but she is more focused in all of that thing. And how do I convince my daughter, or I would say, how do I raise my daughter so that she doesn't feel that pressure, even though she is doing better in all the life? And second thing is just related exactly to that, is how women are unable to do is, think about it. At the same time, when the soccer World Cup was happening last year, okay, everybody was glued only to the men's Argentine cricket team and how Messi was playing, which is great. I'm not against Messi here, okay. But at the same time, the Indian women's cricket team was also doing really well, okay, and nobody was discussing that at all. And I feel sometimes it is not. I feel that women themselves do not watch, whether it is women's cricket or women's basketball or any of the women's sports. The day when women will start watching women's sports and support women's sports activities, they themselves will do well. So, that's that. So there are two questions, one at a generic level and one at a personal example level. That's what my question.
You see, the standards have to be set very high. Uh, See, it's like when you exercise with 15 kg weights. After that, the 5 kg ones just stop mattering because the standards have been raised. Similarly, she has to be introduced to women who really are worthy of being remembered. And then her internal standards will rise to a point where she'll stop caring for the stylos and the hipsters. Otherwise, if she feels that these are the only ones available in her world to compare herself against, obviously she'll feel left behind or disadvantaged. Your standards have to be very, very high, na? And why must you allow your environment to dictate your standards? Let those standards come from books and documentaries and videos and other places. Books primarily. If she, for example, spends an entire week reading the life story of Marie Curie, how after that will she afford to give respect to a certain, let's say, Pari in her class, who is a dimwit from here, but is fantastically regarded because of her body and her style and her dressing and her boyfriends? After you have been with Curie, how will you respect Pari? That's the thing. That's why education is the real thing. Give her real solid role models. And then she will become not just disregardful, but disdainful of all these typical teenagers. So that's what. If I do not know what kind of highness is possible, then any kind of lowness will become the gold standard for me. That's why reading is so important. Otherwise, anybody in your environment will come and influence you and boss you from within.